So, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be taking a look at the Tactikey. And I really, really like the idea of this Tactikey. And they come in all kinds of colors. This one's the OD green, you got black, you got pink, you got orange. And these are extremely cool. And basically what it is, it's something you put your key in, and then you put it in your hand like that, and then you use it for self-defense. If you just take a regular key and you put it in your hand and you go to try to punch somebody, you're going to hurt your hand. Believe me, I used to try that when I was younger. You put your keys in your hand and then you try to punch something. It really messes your hand up. And this is something simple that anyone can carry. You can take this pretty much anywhere because it's just going to be a keychain. It doesn't take up any extra space in your pocket, really. I mean, you're putting your keys on it. So it's a really cool idea. And it's compatible only with the quick set house key. And how you do this is you basically take your key, and there's a slot at the bottom, and you just push it on. And then there you go. Then when you need to use it, it goes right in your hand, and then you defend yourself. Now, if you want to get your key out, there's a little slot at the top, and you take another key, and you just push it right out. If I can get a grip on this key. And there it comes out. So it really does hold it in extremely well. I mean, it's not going to accidentally come off. It's not going anywhere. It's holding the key in very well. I can't even just pull it out. So there's no threat of this falling off or anything like that. These are extremely cool. Here is the card that came with it. Seriously, go check out Tactikey. Go find them on Instagram at Tactikey. Go to Tactikey.com, buy some. These are not expensive. And you can even sharpen the keys. And they're just a really nice self-defense tool. Here's the thing. I'm not just going to sit here and review these because that's basically the review right there. I like the idea. I really, really like this idea. Not everyone wants to carry a Kubaton or something like that. And you can't always carry a knife somewhere. But you can always carry your keys. So I really, really like the idea of this. But I want to see just how effective the Tactikey really is. So instead of just sitting there talking about it and doing a review, I'm going to punch some stuff. And I'm going to keep ramping it up until we get to my old friend, Mr. Coconut. Yeah, you all know how much fun I have punching coconuts, so we'll see what it can handle. So hopefully we make it that far. I'm sure it will. These are really awesome. It's going to be extremely durable. I can't imagine it failing. I mean, I might break a key, but I'm not going to break this. So, with that being said, let's punch some stuff. So, what this is just a wooden board. I kind of think it might be pine because it seems really soft. So, it should be a good, accurate test. And I'm going to take the Tactikey and I'm going to punch it. Put a nice gouge in it right there. Didn't hurt my hand really at all. So, let's try it again. Yeah, put another gouge in it right there. I definitely would not want to be punched by this, that's for sure. I mean, if I'm putting big gouges in wood, imagine what it's going to do to somebody's face or something. And I felt it a bit in my hand, but it really didn't hurt. Like, stupid birds. When I would do the brass knuckle one, obviously I would mess my hand up and it hurt a lot, but this felt really nice. So let's punch some more stuff. So when I was punching that board, I was holding the key like this, and I was thinking maybe I should hold it like this, because then it rides up against my hand. So that's what I'm going to do this time. Basically what I'm going to do is, we have this old beat up tree. This is what we use to throw stuff at. This tree is just kind of in the way, so don't get mad at this, but I'm going to punch the tree. If you can see that right there. Get the camera on it, sorry. Focus! It wasn't really focusing right, but I did put quite a few gouges in that tree, and actually I still got some wood on the key. It really doesn't hurt your hand at all. I mean, it felt really good using it, and so far the key seems to be holding up just fine, and my hand's still just fine, so let's go punch some more stuff. Okay, so this next one might seem kind of stupid. I'm sure they all seem kind of stupid, but I'm just testing this to see how tough this is and how effective it is and what it does to my hand and all this. So for the next test, I'm going to be punching this aluminum siding. So here we go. I bent the key. It didn't do anything to the siding, but I bent the key. Well, I didn't really expect the key to bend on aluminum siding, which doesn't really give me much hope for coconut. But again, these are kind of extreme tests. But the way I see it with like a coconut is if you're using this in a self-defense situation and you punch somebody in the head, you know, you might get the forehead, which is an extremely hard bone, and it's gonna hurt the attacker. Don't get me wrong, like whoever you punch with it, it's really gonna hurt. But will it damage the key like this? Will it damage the forehead? I don't know. I bent the key on aluminum siding, so I'm probably gonna do the same on a coconut. But let's give it a shot and find out. So for this one, the key is kind of pointed and sharpened. So we'll see if that makes any difference. And I really hope it does, because we're going up against the coconut. And this is probably not going to take it easy on the old Tactikey here. So let's just see what kind of damage it does either to the key or to the coconut. So far, everything is okay. I couldn't even tell you where I hit that, but I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it the other way and see if that makes any difference. You know, I really couldn't tell you where I was hitting on this coconut, because obviously a little dent here and there is going to be hard to find. But I will say this. The key held up very well. Apparently, it's more likely to bend on aluminum siding than it is on a coconut. then again, that aluminum siding has bent a sword on me before too, so who knows? Maybe it's just some really tough aluminum siding. I did not get through the coconut, obviously, but I mean, it didn't hurt my hand at all. It feels just fine. Like, I could keep punching this thing if I want, but I don't really see the need for that. I'm not trying to destroy anything here. I'm just testing to see what it can do. And hypothetically, if that had been a person, like, and I punched them in the forehead twice like that, that's probably going to be the end of it. I can't imagine them coming back after the first one and trying again, because that's going to hurt like hell. So I may not have destroyed anything except for maybe a key, but I do know that if you're going to get yourself a Tactikey, I mean, I kind of bent the tip of this one just a little. No big deal, I can pound that back, but if you're going to get yourself a Tactikey, and I highly, highly recommend it, you're going to have no problem if you have to use it. Now, hopefully, nobody ever really has to use one of these. But we live in a wicked world with a lot of wicked people, and evil happens. It's everywhere. There's nothing you can do about it. So it's always better to be prepared. And something like this can go a long way to saving lives. All you got to do is put your key in this and carry it on your keychain with you. If you feel like you're going to be in a self-defense situation, put it in your hand and be ready if it's all you have. And it can save a lot of lives. So I definitely like the Tactikey. I highly recommend it. And it works really well. My hand is still fine. It doesn't hurt at all. And I punched the coconut twice. So I prefer this over brass knuckles any day. Any day. So go out and get yourself a Tactikey. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. And anything else you want to add, let me know in the comments down below.